What up, New Breed family? We're back at it again. And we're here at the Garden Army, as usual. I got my man
Careful.
and my man
9 Billy.
in the building.
Yeah.
And today we're going to be coming at y'all with our first topic is going to be what's in your range bag? What do you bring to the range with you? And, what all you need to bring, some important things that you need to bring. And then we'll transition into how does social media affects gun culture. So I'll start it off with what do I keep in my range bag. Normally, I bring to the range. I bring a backpack range bag that carries 4 pistols in the front, and I usually keep like tools and accessories to if I had to dial in a red dot, so little screwdrivers, some Torx wrenches, like that. If I need to torque one down, I keep batteries, earplugs, eye protection, a range finder, tourniquet, and then I keep some mag loaders, uh, and some oil and some cleaning cloths. Craig, what do you normally bring?
So what I did last year, maybe about a year ago, I went to Walmart and I bought those utility boxes that you put on wheels. And so I take that everywhere I go. And one of the reasons is because a lot of times I've shown up at the range or at a competition and I've gone to a competition, got my gun, no magazines. Ended up having to buy a magazine, $50 a magazine. So pretty much I have a stackable range box with 4 boxes, and I just keep everything that I need in those boxes and just take it everywhere I go. That way I know I got, what I need.
And we also keep in those boxes. We keep clips for the targets, uh, extra earmuffs, uh, extra ammo, hammers, toolkits, everything we need. Just in case we have some issues. Pat, what you normally bring with you?
A lot of times it's just basic. It depends on where I'm going and what I'm doing. If it's just me, earmuffs, the guns that I'm going to shoot, ammunition. Hopefully, I don't forget to put my oil in there, and sometimes a few tools if I don't forget. Like if you want to tighten down or set your dot sight, which I got to do now because of y'all. But that's all right. But normally I didn't have to do that. But but now if I'm going somewhere else, I got a range cot that I haven't used where I can put my long guns on it and got wheels on. I can roll it around, something like that. I got the toolbox, but I have never brought that out before. But I'm getting ready to start doing that. But then, like you say, if we got guests, the extra earmuffs and different things, earplugs, you might have some extra safety glasses and stuff like that. Someone might need them.
Yeah, so that's what I do. What in those boxes I got them categorized for. On the bottom, I typically have all the firearms I'm gonna carry. Then I have my ammunition in one box.
Yeah.
Third level, I got my media stuff, my earmuffs, everything that I need to shoot a video. Different cameras. I put that. Then on the top, I have my maintenance stuff, oils, and yeah.
So, what would you guys say you would recommend to the people? 3 important things that you must keep in that bag at all times. If you had to say let's say four things that you needed to keep in your range bag, what would your 4 things be?
The main one would be earmuffs or earplugs. If you don't wear glasses, safety glasses, because you're not going to get on a range without them. And I'm finding that keeping oil depends on what gun is something you should keep also there. Some tools can help you, but those things. I keep targets in mind from time to time, especially if I'm indoors, even outdoors. Like you said, the clips or whatever, have that, or have a staple gun. Depends on where I'm at. But in one sense, I like shooting steel more than paper, so maybe a can of paint,
Yeah, definitely.
you know.
Yeah, so I agree. So I definitely keep paint in my box. I also keep an extra option of ammo. For example, if I got 9mm,
Yeah.
I'll also have 22 and a couple of 5.56 223 because
Okay.
you don't know what you want to do next. And yeah, some targets. I also keep one of those little small sledgehammers
Oh, okay.
in my bag because sometimes you don't have the optimal situation and you may have to drive some stuff in the ground to keep it secure.
which is the way we used to run most of our targets, but
Yeah.
we kind of went away from that. But my four things would be, I think number one is some type of first aid packet. Number two would be safety glasses, ear protection. Make sure you got both of those. Three, I would also have, like you said, some type of oil or lubricant to keep the guns oiled up. And then four, for one of the things I think you're gonna need in that range bag is some type of toolkit to be able to work on your firearm in case you have any kind of malfunction or issues that come loose. That way you can get back running. But that would be the main four things I think everybody should have in a range bag is, eye and ear protection, oil, first aid kit, some type of, something, tourniquet, band-aids, something, and toolkit. Anything else you guys think that people would need to carry with them?
Well, you know what? I think, eye and ear protection. You just need to cover everything that you need to protect yourself because of your eyes, your bodies. And you know what? Having a first aid kit is extremely important. Typically, I have one on my belt that IFAC, but yeah, you got to have that because you just never know what's going to happen.
Somebody, when you go out and shoot, somebody out there needs to have a IFAC pack or first aid kit. And if you want to learn more about IFAC packs, how to stop the bleed, we're going to be having our first meet and greet of this year. We're going to do that on April 25th.
Yeah.
It'll be that Saturday. I hadn't set a time yet, but it's going to be a good time. We're going to feed you. We're going to do a lot of giveaways. We're going to try to give away a firearm. Every year we've given away raffled off a firearm. We'll do that. We're going to do a lot of giveaways. There'll be T-shirts, ammunition given away, several range bags, which is why we're bringing about this. I have one that just it's a 2-pistol bag, so it'll carry 2 pistols, magazines, ear protection, eye and ear protection, and whatever else you want to put in there. And then I have one that's going to be private giveaway. It'll be a backpack bag, almost like the one I got. That's going to have pockets in the front. I think it's got 5 pouches on it that carry pistols in, side pockets, a top pocket for ear protection, eye and ear protection. We'll be giving that away. And like I said, a firearm, shirts, and all kind of other goodies. So make sure you come out April 25th to the meet and greet and get in on that Stop the Bleed class. It's very, very good. My man D Hops does a great job. Craig, I think you came out to the first year when he did it. I mean, phenomenal job with that. And he's gonna show you how to probably do your IFAC pack. He'll show you all that stuff, what to keep in there and all that.
So I do want to say we keep using the term IFAC. IFAC stands for Individual First Aid Kit. So we will say IFAC quite frequently, and that is a term in the culture. But just know that it stands for Individual First Aid Kit.
Good point. Good point. Yeah. You got anything to that?
Yeah, I got a question for y'all. Normally, when you in your range bag, how many guns you normally carry when you go to the range?
Inside the bag, my bag I think holds 5.
How many do you normally carry?
5 plus. 5 plus.
Yeah. So in my little utility case, I probably got about 6.
6 guns.
Yeah.
For a new person, how many guns do you recommend they should carry going to the range?
One, maybe two, until you learn, a little bit, learn at least learn how to shoot one real, be efficient to shoot the one that you're gonna carry, and then you can graduate into doing some other things,
And
maybe a little 22,
Yeah.
To practice with, and then, whatever gun your firearm you're gonna carry on your person.
Well, you know what? I kind of also think that depending upon, I think you should have an iron sight and a dot. Okay, because
You
it's
gonna say that?
yeah, it's
What iron sight you got?
I have iron sights.
When you using?
I shoot them sometime. I had one. See, you didn't come last week.
Oh, you brought one
I
out
had a
when I
SAR
walked in.
9 out there last week. Yeah, I said, hey. And you know what? I'm glad I did. I'm gonna keep one on me because it's something that you need to touch.
On the iron sight.
The iron sights, you can't give up on them because those dots can't fail you.
I don't believe that Joker just said that.
Yeah.
After all this, y'all don't put me through.
Yeah,
After all this, y'all.
we're just trying to get you over, trying to convert you. Yeah.
Hey, but shooting that dot gonna make you a lot faster,
Yes.
a lot more efficient, and just quicker at target acquisition and transitioning.
Okay, I'm actually.
Unless you like me now, I can do it either way.
You gonna do
Like
it
you
either
said I was faster with the irons.
Yeah, you was.
That's what I
You
do.
was.
Like I tell you.
But I got one with a dot coming that you're gonna be faster with the dot. You gonna go.
That dot's fast, man.
It is. It is.
It
I
is.
love the dot.
But with the gun that dot on, you gonna say what happened?
I hear you.
All right, well, we're gonna see. Listen,
Yeah, you gonna say it.
we're gonna see
And
now.
I'm gonna take my irons and still beat you.
Let's do it.
No, that ain't gonna happen. But
Huh?
I'm trying to get to the range where I actually only carry no more than 2 pistols. I like to go and only carry one.
So I carry a lot of pistols, 6 to 7, but they're not necessarily for me. The one thing that you notice about me is I really don't change guns a lot. I usually shoot 1 or 2 of the same guns all the time.
So that's why I'm trying to.
And that's what makes him so efficient on his draw, his presentation, and is because he shoot the same gun so much.
Yeah.
Where somebody like me.
Me and you got bad habits.
I'm
out there. I might shoot 10 guns.
10 guns. And like them all, so he can't really make his mind up.
No, I can't.
So
I like all of them. I do.
But I shoot that Walther PDP and that Echelon, really, for the most part. Every now and then I throw in a Canic here and there.
So you do like the Echelon?
Yeah, I like it.
But you don't like it?
I didn't like it at first. I don't have a problem with the Echelon, but when I first bought my Echelon, I didn't like the grip. The grip on it was real narrow and small, and it just hurt me when I shot the gun.
So a little more bulky.
Yeah, so what I did, I bought the larger frame mod. I changed the trigger mod in there out and put it on the larger frame. It's a lot better for me to shoot now.
Okay.
But you know how it is. Once you get a bad taste in your mouth about something,
you kind of set it to the side.
Yeah. Well, then you got to grow back into it.
Yeah.
I think it has. So the Echelon is similar. The lower is similar to the Glock. So it's a change of angle whenever you draw and bring that up to sight. If you don't shoot it a while, you're gonna find yourself searching. Or your dot's not gonna appear.
Okay.
Like it's just a big difference.
That's for you because you shoot one gun so much.
Right.
And then anytime you go to anything different,
it's an adjustment. Yeah.
But that's every range trip for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm shooting.
So that's my goal, is to be on the same category of gun, per se, like all have the same grip to a certain degree.
So just go with the Glock. All the Glocks got the same. All the Glocks got the same grip. Just get you a Glock.
Nah, for the record.
He want a Glock so bad.
I got Glock.
Hey, see if Chuck got some Glocks up there. You got one.
I got 2 Glocks.
Bring that Glock, put your dot on it.
Nah.
And just cross on over.
I'm officially the Glock Killer 2011 Killer. You looking at it right here.
Well, you know what though?
If you got your Glock, break it on out.
I
He
feel
loved talking big, but we're gonna see if he
I
gonna back that up.
feel now, and I don't know about the internals. I feel like the echelon.
It's better than the Glock.
I won't say that, but it's good.
Why are you scared?
Cause I don't.
How
You
many
know
times
what?
you shoot your Glock?
I haven't shot it in a while lately.
How many times you shot your Echelon?
I've shot it recently, but not a lot.
Not a lot. But you
Because-
shoot it more than you shoot your Glock.
Yeah, probably
Why?
now.
He
'Cause-
locks because of his grip. He rides that slide.
And that Echelon lets you ride a little bit better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, the echelon, the slide lock on the echelon is horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that thing is hard to initiate and get it. You know, it's when I first started using that thing, it kind of hurt your finger to even try.
I like it though.
huh?
I like it.
Look,
But,
now
but
I'm
what happens is I ride high.
Okay.
And so if I'm shooting, and I've always had this problem with that Glock, it locks back on me
Okay.
while I'm shooting
Because he's
Because
pushing
of
up
the
on
way-
that. He pushing
Yeah.
up on that slide
because of the
lock.
way I do it.
Now Billy, you need to come on. He saw the light. He came over. You need to come on over.
What?
CZ.
My pockets ain't that deep, bro. Hey, my pocket ain't that deep yet. Maybe when I get grown.
Don't worry. He gonna be a Glock man for us all said and done.
Hey, if I get a CZ, it needs to have some wheels on it and a steering wheel, boy.
so you need to be able to drive and
I
ride
need to
to
be able to
work.
drive it home, man.
I know that's right.
That's the only way I can explain that to my wife.
But we're gonna get into our next segment, which is gonna be how does social media affect gun culture? So I'm gonna let Tap start this one off.
Well, when you look at social media, it builds a stereotype that's not true. When you look at things, people assume that's what it is and it's not. Even when it comes to shooting, even when it comes to the culture of shooting. Me being what you call a black man here in America, when you look at us with guns, it's a stereotype that we're not in it for the sport. We're in it for other than the sport of shooting. So to explain to people that I'm into it for the sport and I don't hunt, it's hard for people to understand it.
That's true.
You know, so it builds a stereotype that people believe that's not true. Now you're looking at 3 black people here at this table, and all 3 of us enjoy the sport of shooting. But the stereotype says that we don't enjoy the sport of shooting, but enjoy trying to bust someone's ass, and that's not true. Not on my behalf. That's not my intention. I'm basically love the sport of shooting. It's been that way since I was a child.
Me too.
So
Craig?
I got a different opinion. I think that social media is the best thing that's ever happened to the gun culture. Okay? Why? Because social media gives you a broader menu to choose from on a daily basis. So in other words, whatever it is you're trying to do, or whatever idea you think that you want to do with a gun, you have somebody on social media that can kind of give you a perspective or represent what you're doing. Now, here's the deal. We all know that everything on social media is not accurate, but sometimes being able to see someone do what you think you want to do
Yeah.
kind of guides you in the right direction.
Okay. My bad. You said social media. I'm looking at overall media.
Overall media?
Okay, when you look at movies, what stereotype do you see when it comes to us? with guns?
Gangster thugs.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you look at certain videos and stuff, what stereotype do you see when it comes to us and guns? I admit,
It's most time it's negative.
yeah.
Now I agree with both points.
Yeah.
Per se, I think that social media affects it positively, and then negative in a certain aspect.
I agree because we here today and we're not negative.
So
I agree with you
so
on
the
that,
thing
on
is
social
that
media.
media, as opposed to social media, is more of a controlled element.
Yes.
Okay, so you have these executives sitting in the news chairs, and they're pretty much dictating what they want you to see.
What
They
they
build
put
a
out there.
narrative.
Right.
They control the narrative.
Yeah.
With social media, you're able to search for things that you want. It's a la carte.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to see, you can search for it. And what you're going to find on social media as opposed to media is you're going to see a lot of brothers doing things that are,
Not the ordinary.
well, not necessarily out of the ordinary, but they break the stereotype.
Yeah.
They not
Which is out of the ordinary
Right.
in the culture.
In a culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you on that aspect because you can go on social media and find us competing, socializing, and being at events, and it's not what you see in the other media. So I do agree with you on that.
Right.
Yeah,
So
But there's also a negative aspect to social media too.
So what would that be?
Because you have some people out there that, and I think it comes down to the individual person that, like you said, it's all in what you want to research. You have some people that they don't even want to see the positive aspect. They just want to see the blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Switches.
And,
But you know what?
switches and
But that's
not really being
yeah.
accurate.
Yeah.
And they just want to see the entertainment side, the somebody clowning with the gun, with the food shiesty on and doing a lot of craziness. And I think that comes down to the individual and what that person is looking for. You being a guy that's more into guns and into the sport of gun, of course, you're going to look at all the positive videos. But you got that certain aspect of people that they're going to go and search for the negative, crazy stuff.
So you like the guys that you see with the switch shooting in the pond and, you know, no accurate shot that gets
I don't mind that, but teach people the right way. Teach people how to be accurate, how to be efficient with the gun, and teach them the positive aspects of gun ownership. Teach them how to be safe.
So I think that there are levels of maturity that generate different types of interests.
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, if I see a guy and he's shooting an FRT and he's shooting into the pond, I could be presumptuous in saying that he's not a skilled shooter, or I can also assume that he knows young guys his age, they want to see that.
They want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not at a place where they're interested in
He's just trying to get the clicks.
He's trying to get the clicks.
Right.
So, you know, the thing is that's where I think that when I see young guys who I think going over to the competitive sides
Mm-hmm.
generates a mind shift in terms of what your goal is. Now you shooting at these targets and it's still, and you start to think different. But, you know, then there are a lot of people going to argue that even competition shooting,
Well, you know,
is not.
just like the guys out of Texas, I can't think of his name now. He had the gold teeth. The slim guy used to have the dreadlocks. He cut them off.
What's his name?
And he used to be with another guy.
Rambo?
One of them was real Rambo.
Okay.
But the other guy,
Oh, you talking about GHG Hustle?
G Hustle, and then the other guy. They used to go. They was young, and they would go out there and compete and shoot. It was entertaining to see them actually shoot, you know, make the shots and stuff, and they joked and everything too. I mean, that was a positive look, you know.
Yeah.
Then they had other guys come out and shoot against them or whatever, you know. That was a good look. You know?
But that's what I'm talking about. You have those guys. I watched those guys when they first come out,
Mhm.
and they started out with the kind of clownish, just bow. But then they grew into the guys that's competition
They developed.
and
Yeah.
developed into better shooters.
You was like because they were shooting Glocks and one.
Oh, they Glock guys, man. I mean, like everybody, you know, everybody but you.
But they got
you coming around.
But they coming around too. They coming around. I don't think they Glock guys no more.
Oh yeah, they Glock. I mean, they 2011 guys.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
So yeah, I think the best thing that's ever happened to the gun culture is actually social media, because it's just like going to McDonald's. If you want a burger, then that's what you request. So if you're trying to look at IDPA,
Mhm.
you go to social media, you can find IDPA.
Yeah,
And it puts you in groups.
Yeah.
So, you know, there are a lot of groups that you can join to get you the information.
Yeah, I agree with that. You can just go YouTube something and find it before you go to a competition. You can see how it's set up.
Yeah.
Now that I do agree with, but I just think when I done been where when we talk guns, you see people already make assumptions that they're not always the truth.
So you know what? So a lot of assumptions that people have, and they're going to be over the next year or so. They're going to be a paradigm shift for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a lot of assumptions that they have is based on the reality that they want to see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you want to believe that people are walking around unprepared, but there are a lot of people. And you know what? Here's the deal. Even as you go through social media, you see like-minded people everywhere, which indicates, hey, you know what? The guys you see on the block with a Glock twisted like that, they're not the only ones out there. You got skilled shooters who are out there, who are learning and who are preparing. Even, you know what? So there's a young lady I like. I think it's Warrior Queen 904.
That girl bad.
I love her, man.
Yeah, she bad.
Warrior Queen 904. Look at her. You know why I like her?
I think I seen. I gotta go look her up. Yeah.
She's mostly on Instagram, but there's several female shooters out there right now.
Well, let me tell you why she's my favorite though.
Wow.
Crazy.
She's my favorite because she in it, man. She ain't showing no thighs and breasts.
Oh, she ain't doing the.
She in it.
She ain't doing the view thing.
Nah, she not doing it. And guess what? She good.
Yeah. You got a lot of them out there.
Yeah, she not doing that. She's good. She, you know.
There's several of them that's like that. That's not into it for the gimmicky stuff. There's Summer Shoots. She's a great shooter. She shoots a lot of IPA, PA, and the competition thing. She runs those. Mm-hmm. Most of her videos are dedicated to her doing some type of competition.
Oh, okay.
One of the Survival Sisters. The
I like them.
She's real good. There's several young ladies out. Yeah, there's several out there.
So the reality is, if mainstream media controlled the narrative, we would not be talking about the people that we're talking about now, mm-hmm. because they dictate what we see. They have absolute control of what we see. But when we see, I like Warrior Queen because I like the fact she invested in this. Mm-hmm. She in the game for real. And I think that we would never know about these people
if it wasn't for social media.
If it wasn't for social media. Yeah.
I agree with that because there wouldn't be no way you could be an outmarket of them that you would actually know about. You would have to go to an event and actually meet them there. Now you actually, it's like you know somebody, but you don't know somebody.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite, Trey Barber Solutions. Kid right there. Well, I say kid, but young man is right there in Rock Hill. And we see him out at the competitions.
Bad boy.
That kid is a beast. That young man is a beast, man. And I think he is what you call that? Grandmaster.
Yeah, he shoot a Glock.
Huh?
Shoot a Glock.
I don't know what he shoot.
Now you got him.
He shoot Glock.
Yeah, he shoot Glock.
Yeah.
He a grandmaster. And, hey, but you need to know that there are people around you who really doing it, and they're not out in California. They here.
No, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I think North Carolina has a lot of culture when it comes to firearms. We just don't know about it.
We just don't know about it.
Just like with Robert Williams right here in Monroe. Like if we don't put that story out there, nobody knows that we had somebody here right in North Carolina, a local hero that stood up for the rights of.
Not even in North Carolina, right up the street.
Right up the street, yeah. I mean, like,
right
not
there.
even 15 minutes down the road.
But
from where we are right now.
One of the
which we're going to do a documentary on that's coming soon.
One of the top gun competitions at one time was in North Carolina. They used to come around the world to Oxford, North Carolina for a competition. But that one used to come from different countries just to compete in Oxford.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So North Carolina is hot. South Carolina got a few hot spots. Florida.
Really?
You know.
There's
There's a lot of places we might need to hit up. The thing is, I guess I have to sign up for the association and there to get our rankings. And I'm thinking maybe doing that this year.
So ultimately for me, so I like to shoot competitions, but you know what? I don't consider myself a competition shooter. I consider myself an individual who wants to compete and wants to be better at what I do. And I think that being in the environment of competition can be a little intense for me. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm able to look at those mistakes and really try to work on it. So
it helps you learn to operate under pressure.
Yeah.
Because speaking of competitions, to be honest, be transparent, my biggest problem with competition and still is the first sight. It's the first target.
Well, that's something you can dry fire out.
Yeah, dry fire. See, the thing is, that's something I have to work on.
Yeah.
But to be transparent, that's what gives me my slower times is my first target, to make sure I got that first target set. Because I'm thinking, if I hit the first target, everything gonna go good. If I miss the first target, it's gonna slow me down, but I'm slowing myself down by hesitating with the first target.
Yeah. And so you know what? Usually I'm pretty quick on that first draw.
First target.
Got in the competition, man. You thought I never shot a gun. I felt like I was slow as, That's because of
the factor of the nerves,
Yeah.
and the excitement, and
So
everything. It's
You
just
gotta work through it. That's all.
yeah.
Well, I remember being in a competition and I would put my hands up here. The guy said, "Man, why you got your hands up so high? It's got to be back past your shoulder blade or at your shoulder blade. Unless you want them at your ears, put your hands."
I remember he told you that too. Yeah.
So you know what? Those things matter. For example, we went out to the Steel Challenge last month, and I'm usually my wrist is on my firearm, so I'm used
Low
to,
draw.
Yeah, I'm used to shooting from there. But we went to the competition, hands up.
Yeah.
It was so awkward for me. It just really slowed me down.
And I realize it's some places better put your hands than others. Like some people in competition, they punch out, where when they draw, they hand punch out. And some is here. And I'm saying to myself, if my hands is here, wouldn't it be as better as me just, I'm thinking, you think what's better for you?
What's better for you?
It's all about how you practice.
Right.
So I always say practice the way you're gonna play.
So what do you like better though? The punch out or the meat?
I punch out.
You punch out.
Yeah, I just the way I draw. I'm usually low draw on the ready, and then I come up and I'm pressing out.
But you can't low draw no more.
So
and it depends on what competition you go to.
Some of them let you low draw.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like the one that Craig did in Salisbury was all, it was low draw.
Oh, for real?
Which is that's where I'm comfortable, really. But for me, the speed is not in the punch out.
Mm-hmm.
The speed is in the draw. So it really doesn't matter. You should your draw, your punch out should be kind of controlled. Okay.
But that's the way you practice. You practice low draw.
So when I punch out, it's not as fast as the draw. That draw is where everything counts.
Okay, when you drawing, if you draw, you come in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hey y'all, we don't get off topic from social media.
Yeah.
We're in the drawing and everything else.
Yeah, we get
Go ahead.
This is what we do. But if you came the Filipino style, you hear they say that takes a quarter of you gain a quarter of a second versus losing.
But you got to practice that.
Yeah, you got to practice.
So here's the other thing too.
You
also have to consider the biology of it. We're all different.
Mm-hmm.
We all have twitch muscles that are different. Mm-hmm. Some people are going to be quicker than other people. Just by
be twisted and whack.
Some people just quick,
Yeah.
They just quick. So, you have to factor that in. So that second or tenth of a second it varies depending upon who's actually doing it.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have to wrap up here, fellas. We're gonna get back on this. So we'll come back on the very next video, and we'll pick up on this one if Craig and Cap can make it.
I try to be here, but hey, inform everybody that we now on YouTube and how they can look at it.
You can now watch these videos on YouTube. It's Newbury Gun Club on YouTube, and my editor and chief producer, Miss Kim Hill, is uploading those to YouTube now. Please go on there,
Under one name.
like the video, Newbury Gun Club.
Newbury Gun Club. Like and share.
Like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, and comment. People comment on these videos. You can go look at my videos at Big Bag Tactical on YouTube. We got 9 Milli Billy on YouTube.
You got Tap
Hit
on
us
YouTube.
up. You on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube. I just ain't been using
We got Tap on YouTube. Hit him up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. It ain't costing you nothing but a second. Bam. And comment. Tell us we ain't no good. Tell us we are good.
And we're gonna have merchandise. I got my own original merchandise. You got Newbury merchandise. 9 Milli.
9 Milli Billy.
Got merchandise. So you can check out our merchandise is also coming out by getting some of it. You'll be supporting us and supporting the channel. We appreciate it.
All right, people.
We'll show the hat.
Oh yeah.
It's the cap right there.
Got the Newbury hats. But people, we're gonna get out of here. We're running out of time. We love y'all, and we'll be back at you next week.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.